Jason said in his opening remarks that he hoped by running this that the community would do more damage to it than it would do the community. So given that we've now had this forum, given that we had a Holocaust remembrance rally yesterday, given that we have students walking around the J School who never even knew that Holocaust denial existed and who are walking around with all of a sudden a greatly increased sensitivity for this sort of thing and for what Jewish people are up against as far as discrimination in society. And given that I don't think anybody, virtually no one in this community is looking at that ad and taking it seriously, are we doing more damage to it than it's doing to us? And is this harmful? I don't know if I know the answer to that because I'm not feeling the harm the way people in the community might do.
There's a level at which ignorance becomes willful. We have 20 years of documentation of the ways the internet is used as a recruitment tool for radicalizing extremist groups. We have 20 years from the Southern Poverty Law Center, from studies from Congress, from studies at the Edinburgh School, at Penn, and there's no shortage. And I'm lucky to see people in the journalism school, for God's sake. There's no shortage of knowledge of exactly how these advertisements and internet links are used to recruit extremists. I don't think there's the slightest question that this event has done a great deal to strengthen Bradley Smith. I don't think there's the slightest question that has got him notoriety and fame and a platform in a place where he wasn't previously known. I don't have the slightest doubt that 99 out of 100 people are having the reaction you're describing. I also don't have the slightest doubt that 1 out of 100 is not. And exactly what he was after, and exactly what he succeeded in accomplishing, is exactly what the Badger Herald gave him. A recruitment platform to find those 1 in 100 and connect them to each other.
So the fact that you can essentially do something without knowing it and justify after the fact the positive effects that unknowing act might have had doesn't make it right in any sense.
The harm today is significantly greater. Bradley Smith has done this for 20 years. 20 years on campus experiences. 20 years of people been riled up and making journalistic decisions. I guess I'd say, what say you that we should feel tomorrow morning things don't continue to get worse? For us, 10 days of not so good.
Not running the ad and running the op-ed would have accomplished the same possible positive outcome. The second point depends on how you did it. It depends on how seriously you took it. And there certainly is a lot of potential, but I would challenge you on the point about whether you could have achieved this outcome in a way other than running the ad. It's going to be so much harder for the Minnesota Daily to turn down this ad because, look at that Badger Herald. I honestly believe that. It's given it this sense of legitimacy that it didn't have before it appeared on that site, and that's a great concern to me.